Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to read another story by the same author. Her name is Susan Verdi, and she wrote in this story, I Am Me. And it's a book of authenticity. That means being yourself, being the real you, not pretending to be someone else. It's just being the way that you are, just being the true version of yourself. Are you ready for a story then? Let's take a big breath in and get started. Here we go. Big breath in and let it out slowly. And I hope you are nice and comfy and you've got a grown-up with you and are ready for a wonderful story all about you. I Am Me by Susan Verdi, a book of authenticity. There are things about me that make me different. Sometimes I stand out in a crowd. But sometimes I am not seen at all, and I feel all alone. I start to ask myself, why can't I blend in and look like everyone else? Why can't I fit into the mold? Maybe I am too little, or maybe I am too much. But when I stop and look, I see nothing in the world is exactly the same. The lion is different to the cat, even though they are both in the cat family. They're not the same. They look different. One is big, one is small. They eat different things. They live in different places. Difference is what makes life beautiful and miraculous. And when I show who I truly am, I can find my joy. I can find my spark and have a fantastic time. I have something to contribute. I can't hold back or hold it in. I am someone to be celebrated. I am me. I can have my own style and decide how I want to show up in the world. I can be grateful for my hair, my skin, my size, because they are all mine. I can be proud of my body and thankful for all that I can do. I wonder what you can do that's so special. I can embrace that I am perfectly imperfect because that is what makes me interesting. I can dance to my own rhythm anytime I want to, and I can move and groove just the way that I want to. I can learn from others who express themselves with confidence, even when it's hard. I can be a role model for someone who is afraid to show their own true colors. So we can teach other people and show them that they can be themselves, not to be afraid. I can celebrate the things in this world that I decide are most meaningful to me, like love and peace and unity, everyone belonging, and hope. I can love anyone I choose, fully and completely, with all my heart. I wonder who you love with all your heart. I can notice that every creature, small and grand, has something unique and necessary. I can know that community, connection, and acceptance exist, and I will find them. I can surround myself with those who see me, stand up for me, and support me. I can be okay knowing not everyone will understand me, because I have love for myself. I have to love myself first. It doesn't matter if someone doesn't love me, because there are lots of people that love you in the world. I don't need to hide away or hold back or compare myself to anyone else. Because I am me and I matter. You are you and you matter. We are just right. Beautiful and miraculous. We are all different, but we are all people, exactly as we are. I hope you enjoyed that story. At the end of the book, Susan Verdi, the author of the book, wrote some notes, and there's a little message for you children, and then underneath there's a message for the grown-ups in our family, the grown-ups that love us and look after us and want the best for us. So I thought I might read it for you, because I think it is something that is really interesting and really good to remember and to know. So if you want to listen to it, I'll go on. So the author's notes say that there is and will never be anyone just like you in the world. You are unique. You are an original. If you take a moment to really see the world around you, you'll notice that everyone and everything is different and special in its own way. And that is what makes you beautiful. Just remember, always give yourself a hug and tell yourself, I am doing the best that I can. And the rest is a little message for the grown-ups in your family. So you can go and play or do whatever it is that you'd like to do right now. And the grown-ups might like to stay back and just listen to these words from the author, this message. And it says, sometimes instead of experiencing who we are and who we choose to be, we feel pressured to hide ourselves. We compare ourselves to others, or we want to blend in, or we do things to make people feel comfortable. When kids of all ages feel like they are not living in their authentic selves, they suffer. They are at a greater risk of making poor choices, giving into peer pressure, feeling depressed, and having low self-esteem. I Am Me, a book of authenticity, is meant to be a reminder that living out loud as your true self is everything and worthy of celebration. And I know that as a parent, sometimes we inhibit our children to express themselves, sometimes because we feel that they are too loud. But we must always remember that the children are learning, and everything that we say to them will affect them as they grow up. As kids are growing, they are figuring out who they are and how they want to be in the world. It's a process, it's a learning process. Mindfulness meditation can help them along the way as they learn to pay attention to their inner thoughts and feelings. Children are learning about feelings, especially the younger ones. They don't know what feeling happy or angry or frustrated feels like. And so we need to teach them about labeling those feelings and that it is okay to feel them and what we can do about feeling better. And mindfulness meditation is one of those tools that we can use, as well as taking a big breath in and deep breathing. Another one is using positive affirmations. Using positive affirmations in our mindfulness practices can be one way to remind us of how incredible we are as we learn to love ourselves truly and deeply, because what we say to ourselves is what will stay inside. And these are our beliefs, the beliefs that we will start to believe of the kind of person that we are. Though they are not a stand-in for other kinds of help and support a child might need, research has shown that positive affirmations increase our view of our own self-worth. They also help to decrease stress and influence more positive behaviors. So as parents, sometimes it's a little bit hard to remember that everything that we say to our children is staying in their subconscious mind. And those are the beliefs that they will grow up believing. And it will affect their self-esteem and the way that they see themselves in the world. So there's about 3 things there that we can do with our children. Taking big breaths in to calm our nervous system, meditating, being mindful, and positive affirmations, the way that we talk to each other, will affect how we grow up. Okay, thank you so much for spending time with me and listening to those messages from the author. I thought that they were really, really important in making us aware of loving ourselves and believing in ourselves that we are special. All right, thank you so much once again for being here with me. Don't forget that if you've liked this video, to please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, so that you can help other children and other families find these stories and spread the word. Thank you so much. Okay, bye guys.